How you going, people? Nice to have you back. Here we are with video number 7, I think it is, on how to put up steel beams. And one of the things that's very important with steel beams is having someone who cares about what's going to go on in their house. Okay, I've been at this game a long time now, 35 years, or 35 years, somewhere there. And I've been in the building industry since I was 2, as my younger brother Alf was born. I was 2 years old, so of course terrible twos. I was out with Dad. Mum couldn't handle me, so Dad was in the building industry as a flooring contractor then. So I started there, and that's where I've been working ever since. So what we've done here is okay. We've taken the paint off so we can get a good weld. These are part of the portal frame, and we want to make sure we get the best we can here, because it's taking a lot of stress, or may take a lot of stress, I should say. Now what we've got to do on a portal frame, as you'll see later on, there's a few gussets to go in across here for the engineer, and then of course this beam, the 300 that we've got down the deck here, I'll show you in a second. But what most people don't do is allow for electrical conduit. Like, okay, we're in the back of a house here. I had my finger in the way, didn't I? We're at the back of the house here, and the only bracing this house has got at the back is this portal frame. Okay, and to make it even worse, the only wall you've got to put electrical conduit in, or pipes, whatever, is the same thing. That piece of steel, you've got to put it up inside. There is no room. There's only a piece of timber on this side over here, and a piece of timber on that side, the walls on that side, and the windows are a big sliding door on this side. So there's no room for wires. So if you want any electricity up here for lights, or even up there for lights, it's all got to go up inside this C-channel. So besides having the holes, as you see, all the way up to screw the battens onto for the nailing plate, we also then need the holes for the electrician and plumber, depending on what's going on, to get pipes through. Electrical conduit, all that sort of stuff has to be allowed for, because you're not going to get back there later. Okay, the only way back in there later is with an oxy torch, and not good once you've got timber around everything. So what we do is allow for it now. Now, there's probably only, I don't know of anybody else that'll do this as they go through without being told. I do this as per course. Because I know that somebody's going to want to get electricity over to this. There's a little wall go through here between that piece of steel, little wall, and then the window up the top there. So there may well, I know I'd want a downlight in the middle of that room, shining down both either outside and inside, because I want to shine out over the pool and shine inside into the atrium. So if I was going to put a light there, I'd be wanting it in the middle of that wall, up under the window. Now, how's that electricity going to get there? Of course, what we have to do is allow for that. So what we've done is drill that hole up there, and we do the same in the steel beam. Now, not just top of the beam, we do it top and bottom. So I don't know, we might want a light just on top of the door. You know, you just don't know. And it's a lot easier to put it in now. It costs almost nothing to put it in now. Cost $1,000 to try and get it in there later. So we just do it. I do it as part of the course, and of course if they don't use it, well, they don't use it, but at least it's there. Makes it a lot easier for the builder later. Right, so these are all things that have to be allowed for. That as you do the steel, as you want to put your steel beams up, you should allow for it. Now I've still got to put nailing holes for the nailing plate on both top and bottom. So the builder will put the nailing plate in to secure the doors and the windows too, and the walls. So that's still got to go on. We only just drilled those, just cut them a little while ago. So I painted those yesterday. We cleaned them up. They were on the ground here, if you've seen in the other videos. So we cleaned them up, painted them, and now we're getting ready to install. So yes, Frankie's ground all the ends. Always try and get clean metal to metal when you're doing welding. And yeah, I've just got to finish those, and that's where we're at. In a little while we'll show you putting it up. Okay, it's an easy one to put up. We just wind her up there, put her at the right height. We use clamps with a piece of timber on either side, which you'll see, to give us the right height. So we just push it up and put it into place, and then clamp it on. Right, okay, we'll leave it at that. I hope that's helping. I hope all this information is helping you guys who wanted to know about how we fit steel beams. Okay, there's quite a few different ways of doing things, and we'll show you more as we put the steel beam up the front there, which is a bolt on, and there's a bit of work to get that in the right place. Right, thanks for viewing. Come along again soon. Don't forget, hit the like and subscribe button. It'll really help us out. Thanks guys, talk soon. Bye.